Yo, what up? Day 2 at Wateree. Slept in the tent last night. Mel made some coffee. Hey,
Look
Mel.
at that view, everyone.
It's Chloe.
Oh, Chloe. There's Mommy.
This is our view.
And there's
It was like 30 boats out there this morning doing a big old countdown.
Yeah, and we couldn't sleep.
Why couldn't you sleep?
Because I could just hear noises, and then I could see lights through the tent. So
Did you sleep good though?
yeah, my head was itchy.
Would you do it again?
What?
Sleep in a tent.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
As long as they're not 30 boats coming out.
Right.
Because that is so noisy. They're going 10, 9, 8, 7.
All right, y'all,
6.
go and get the biggest fish you can, okay? All right.
Yeah.
I'll see you at 3 o'clock. Go.
And that guy's just sitting.
All right, then.
Oh, well. Look at that nice
All right.
view.
Going to do some arts and crafts.
Yeah. This is part 3.
Part 3.
Yeah, part 3.
Pavilion 3.
The next video is going to be part 4.
Oh, okay. Chloe says we're doing part 4 video next.
But this video we're doing 3.
Gonna walk over here.
What? You said number 2 last time. So I'm doing 3 next time.
Hey, so what are you doing?
I'm making her color changing hair.
What are you gonna do later?
Daddy's videotaping.
Later I'm gonna go through a maze and you get to scare or you get to hunt. So when you're scared, you get to scare people on the maze. If you want to walk, someone has to scare you on the maze. It's kind of like a corn maze. But this is part 4.
What are you gonna do for lunch?
We're going to do s'mores?
S'mores?
Nah, well, someone just has s'mores. I don't know what we're gonna do for lunch. You
So we're
tell
gonna do hot diggity dogs.
No, that was dinner.
No, it's for lunch today too.
So the lunch is gonna be dinner.
No, we're having hot dogs for lunch, and then we're going to the DG to figure out what that is.
You like my witch color changing hair?
Love it.
Everyone, and remember this is part 4.
Super tips.
I mean, I can test.
What you doing, Mom?
I'm hanging out,
Oh, yeah, it is.
watching Chloe do crafts.
Yeah.
Craft time.
How was your night in the tent?
It was choppy.
Why?
Because I could hear like every noise that was happening.
Yeah.
Like I would fall asleep, start to, and then like a goose would go. Affleck would come out.
Or the boat fishing tournament this morning.
Tournament this morning.
That guy was like a super backwoods redneck who was talking. All right, y'all. You gotta be back by 3 p.m. Get the biggest fish you can. Boat number 1, are you ready?
See, you fit right in there. They're gonna convert you.
I should go be a fishing tournament.
You should. You already have the voice for it.
Actually, I think you should go camping so you can bring your camera.
Are you excited for hot dogs?
I'm very excited about dogs.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Oh, we had what do we call those things?
We had hobo
packs.
hobo bags.
We put sausage, potatoes, carrots, and broccoli.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, it was perfect.
That was super good dinner.
Yeah.
Do that again.
I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner tonight.
Might have to hook up the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, gotta get some Wi-Fi.
The LT, when we were in Germany, she liked to eat a lot. She would make these banana boat snacks. Where she'd take a banana and like cut it, stuff it full of chocolate chips and marshmallows, and then wrap it up and grill it.
Those are great.
And then when you ate it, it was like a banana split.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, it looked really good.
Wait, did you guys have any dreams last night?
I don't think I slept long enough to.
Yeah. Well, what'd you guys think? Did you have fun?
It was
a blast.
Yeah, we had like a
Chloe made herself
star.
a craft project.
We had a shooting star. See, look.
Made a little witch
We had a
face thing that she
shooting
can use
star,
as a
guys.
costume later.
Yeah,
We had a shooting
Yeah,
star.
we're gonna go trick-or-treating.
And we're gonna go through a haunted maze.
A haunted trail.
And then there'll be
It's not really a maze, it's just a trail.
somebody.
They're gonna
And we
jump
had
out.
a shooting star,
There
guys.
we go.
We're gonna eat hot dogs for
Lunch,
and we're gonna go to the
Dollar General.
Dollar General to see if we can find any food there for dinner.
Yeah, let's hope they have some food, because we did not come prepared at all. To be fair, we were just gonna stay one night.
Yeah, but I want
But
to be
then-
There, I had coffee for 2 days.
That's true. Mel packed coffee for 2 days, but we did not pack food for 2 days.
I have bags and bags of chips and snacks.
But you know who she did pack food for 2 days for? Those dogs.
The dog.
The dogs. What's up? Coming at you again here. We got the
This
camp
is number
stove.
7.
Got some ground beef,
And I'm
on the stove.
painting.
and we're gonna try to make some tacos here.
And we're painting.
And
I'm painting.
Then after that, we're gonna go do our trick or treat thing.
Yeah,
All right,
and
Chloe, what do you got?
And I'm gonna be a fairy, and I'm painting, and well, this is part 7.
Okay. So yeah, should be good. We'll come back in a minute.
Cup of water.
What you doing?
I am helping you with dinner.
Oh. How are you helping?
I'm measuring out some water,
And this is the water that I'm
taco
using
seasoning.
to paint.
and I'm trying to convert 4 ounces to 2/3 cup.
Got it.
I don't know if that's the same, but
Oh,
we'll
and
go
I
with
have
it.
It's not.
Okay, well, what do I need then? Let's
Done.
Think this will be good?
Yeah. Oh, and
Tacos on a little camp grill.
can I tell you guys something? It's part 9 now. I was going to say part 8, but it wouldn't happen because Dad wouldn't let me.
Chloe is working on some crafts
Hmm.
and some paintings.
I'm almost gone with my purple.
These dogs are down here just digging up everything I drop out of this pan. There goes some more for them.
I think Luna's now blowing in it. I'm not sure.
We got trick or treat after this, right? And then the haunted trail.
Always had a nice Dollar General costume.
I know.
Wait, is this trick-or-treating like the same, but you just go to tents and cabins?
Yeah, I don't know.
Honey.
Well, what'd you think of them tacos?
They're really good.
Yeah, they're.
Everybody liked tacos.
Claude's getting her Halloween trick-or-treat.
I gotta take my shoes
You don't even
off.
take your shoes off.
Yeah, just do one foot at a time. Just take your time. You can have a seat.
I do need a seat. And I'm gonna be granting your wishes soon in a minute here.
Are you?
Yeah.
I wish for a restful night's sleep.
I know.
Now,
With some back support, that'd be nice.
Okay.
those
So this one.
goes through this arm. This one goes through that one. And then I need my fairy wand.
Where's your map?
It's on a truck. I'm gonna be a fairy.
Well, what'd you think, Mom?
Oh, it was fun.
Chloe got some Halloween candy, went to a couple of campers.
Yes.
Did
you did.
some. We'll have
She
to
got
go and
to-
inspect her bag to see. She
Yeah.
got nothing but good stuff.
I know. So I think there's a.
I'm a fairy godmother. And I can grant your wish through that camera right there.
What'd you think, Chloe? Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had real fun.
Did you come here next year and like really have a good costume?
Yes. I would. I
and
would
then win
bring
it.
Coraline.
Ooh, get a picture of that sunset.
I would bring Coraline. I would bring.
Painting right there.
That is a pretty sunset. All right, well, we got Haunted Trail coming up in 45 minutes,
And it's
Enough
gonna
time
be
for Mom
fun.
to.
but it's gonna be too dark for Haunted Trail, so we'll see you guys in the morning. With oh no, we
We
got
got breakfast burritos.
yeah, breakfast burritos in the morning. All right then. All right, what's up? Good morning. Day 3 here camping. We woke up this morning and it was 44 degrees outside. And honestly, the tent didn't do too bad. I didn't get cold. Mel didn't get cold. Chloe didn't get cold. So tent plus sleeping bags kept us warm. I actually got sweaty. What I'm not looking forward to is riding this motorcycle home for the next hour and a half in 44 degree weather.
That's why you.
But the lake looks cool, right? It's got this foggy
Touch.
mist on it.
Touch.
Can't really see it in this camera, but
It has a little bit of touch in it, Daddy.
it's got what?
This is part 9.
Okay, Chloe. What did you say it has?
Texture.
It has like this fog touch.
Oh, fog texture.
Now look at me. Well, we're going back home, and I like back home because then it's not so cold there.
Yeah, it's freezing out here, huh?
And my iPad's turned off.
Well, yeah, you don't have any iPad because there's no Wi-Fi.
I have my iPad, but there's no Wi-Fi.
Okay. So you have to find other stuff to do besides electronics, huh?
I have to finish those glass stains too.
We do. There's that.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
Hey, I need
Yeah.
to tell you guys something too. I hope it gets hotter soon.
It's supposed to be 68 degrees is the high today, so I'm gonna wait it out for a while because riding 68 versus 44 is much better. So we're gonna make some breakfast here soon. Come back at you. So tell us how you make this gourmet coffee.
Right now, I turn on the thing
I'm cold.
and I set the water on top.
So you boil some water.
I boil some water, yeah.
Just regular old water.
It's not good to do a video prior to coffee.
Got it. Well, I'll turn it off for now. then.
Thanks.
Alright, so I thought I'd give a tour of our accommodations for the past couple of days. You This is the big Agnus 3-person tent. I don't know why they call it a 3-person tent, because it's more of a 2-person tent. Here's what it looks like on the inside. Got all these pockets up in the corner. That was freaking awesome. Just put your stuff in. Mel slept over there. That's her blue sleeping bag. And then Chloe slept on that end. She got her frozen sleeping bag. And I slept here next to the door. You can actually get in from that side too, so you can access it from both entries, but we put the dogs inside the little vestibule thing on that other side. Worked out well. Oh, it's also got these lights that we put up. It's like a LED string rope thing. It goes around, plugs into that little box right there. Anyway, just thought it'd be cool to see. Day 3 coming to an end. Gonna tear this thing down, pack it up, get out of here. Just ate some breakfast burrito, some eggs and some bacon and a tortilla on our little campfire grill. Turned out really good. Forgot salt and pepper, so a little bland, but still, for where we're at, what we're doing, it was really good. Gonna tear this thing down. Well, that's it. It's all broke down. Took probably 10 minutes to do. So, highly recommend. Yeah.
Talk now?
Yep, go.
Hi guys, welcome back to Daddy and Chloe and Mommy's video. We're gonna be talking about our favorite thing that we did on Halloween here at camping, and we're going to talk about our least favorite thing that we did here camping.
Okay, what was your favorite thing about camping?
Well, my favorite thing about camping was, let's see, maybe going to the haunted trail.
That was your favorite thing?
Yeah.
You got pretty scared at that thing.
I know, you cried and screamed.
It was scary. It scared me all, guys.
All right, well, what was your least favorite thing?
What did you not like about camping?
What did I not like? Well, I have 2 things that I did not like.
Okay.
It was, so when Mommy was sleeping, I was coloring and the wind blew my paper off.
Oh yeah, it did get really windy yesterday.
Yeah.
And I got upset because my internet wouldn't work. So those are my least favorite.
Oh, the internet. Yeah, no Wi-Fi.
No iPad.
Well, how about you, Mom? What was your least favorite and your most favorite?
I think least favorite was that it was too warm yesterday.
Yeah.
It was hard to sleep. And the boat tournament fishing thing.
Yeah, it
like
woke
5
us
in the
up.
morning.
But I guess that's part of camping is you get up early. You don't sleep in all day.
Yeah.
That leads me to my most favorite was that we got up early enough and I got to see the sunrise and have some coffee.
So
And
that's the biggest difference that I've noticed between camp in a tent and camping in our camper. Is camping in our camper, we can put shades over the windows and crank the AC up and you can sleep till noon.
Yeah.
Whereas in a tent, it's just like hot and muggy in there.
You can't sleep
Sunshine
until
through.
noon.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that the most important thing for camping is your sleep.
Yeah.
And if you don't have your sleep situation squared away, then it's just going to make the whole thing suffer. Although, we had all the time in the world because we had nothing else to do. We had no internet, no Wi-Fi, our phones didn't work, so it made us hang out, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, because we got
And
to
we
go
got to actually
trick or
cook
treat.
meals together.
Yeah.
We got to go-
You know, and that was, I wanted to say this little camp stove is probably the best investment that we made.
Yes.
And it was like a last minute spur of the moment thing that we decided to buy this. This cost us like $75 or $85, something like that.
What are you doing, Deb?
And we bought 2 cans of propane for it. We bought a little one because I wanted it to be able to pack down real tight, and the little can goes inside of the cup. And then we bought a bigger can that had more fuel in it, and we were able to, I think Mel made 2 cups of coffee with us. We boiled 2 cups of, well actually then you made tea.
Yeah, I
so
made
we boiled 3 cups of coffee, and then we made tacos on it yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Well, how about you, Dad? What was your least and favorite?
So we bought frozen ground beef from the Dollar General, and we cooked that, made some tacos.
And they were really good.
And
we bought a
spicy.
cheap pan for $8, and so that is going to be my next upgrade, is a skillet, because although it worked, I didn't like it because it had that curved edge on it and everything wanted to fall out of it because it was so small. So I think if we get one that's thicker, because the heat from this little stove just goes right into the middle of that pan.
Yeah, and that caused it to kind of bubble out a little bit.
Yeah, so it would
scorch
really
it.
cook, like especially when we were cooking eggs this morning, it would really cook the middle of the eggs and then it wouldn't go out. So I want to get a pan that's a little bit thicker that will transfer the heat better, and one that has like square edges, almost like a cake pan.
Yes.
So stuff doesn't fall out of the top.
But
Also, probably a wind guard.
Yeah, oh yeah, and a wind guard, because yesterday it was super windy and I was trying to
Cook the
put my
meat.
body in front of
Yeah.
it, and then I tried to take the lid off of my luggage from my bike to try to block the wind, but I couldn't get it to stand up, so.
see, this is what it looks like inside. And
But anyways, back to the sleep thing. I think that the first night was terrible. I was using a blow-up camping pad thing, which is cool because it's really small and fits in my bike really easy. But the pillow was terrible, and I just couldn't sleep. And I would wake up at every noise, which we were in a tent, and I tossed and turned all night. And my sleeping bag was super hot. So
Daddy was talking.
I think I need to get like a camping cot to put my air mattress on. And why I think that is because we brought an extra camping pad that was real thick, and I had that base support on with my air mattress on top, and I slept great last night, even though it got down to 44 degrees. And it was cold in the tent, but man, I got so hot. That sleeping bag that I got is just so
Warm.
well insulated, and it packs down to like the size of a lunchbox, but man, it was super warm.
Yes.
So I think I need to get a lighter sleeping bag, a camping cot.
I think also the pillows helped. I know it's not going to help you on your trip
Yeah.
when you want to do it in a motorcycle, but
Yeah.
if we just wanted to go as a family tent outlet.
Sure,
Definitely bring
a
pillows.
real pillow, because
Real
we went to
pillows.
Dollar General and bought the 2 cheapest pillows they had, and it made a huge difference.
Yeah, I slept really well.
Yeah, I slept super good last night. All things considered, I got cold then hot, then cold then hot, but I don't feel like I woke up a dozen times like I did the night before. Well, what'd you think about the tent and the tent size?
I think that for what your purpose is for it, for you as a single rider motorcycle trip, I think that it was it's going to give you lots of room. I think it's a great size. I think as a family, we probably should invest in a family tent.
Yeah, I think
One
so
that's
too.
Slightly taller, so they can maneuver a little bit better. Just because there's so many people in the tent.
Yeah, I don't know the dimensions of that tent, but it says it's a 3-person tent, but I have no idea how you'd get 3 adults in there unless they were just sleeping straight on the ground with no mattress pad or anything, because it's just not. It'd be a perfect 2-person tent, and it's going to be an even better 1-person tent because I can put all of my gear in there, my helmet, all my clothes and stuff like that off the bike. So I think it's going to work out great for that. But you're right, it is very short too. I think it's probably only, I could sit up in it.
Yeah, it's about as much as you can do. Nobody can, I don't even know if Chloe can stand up in it.
Yeah, there's just no way I could stand up.
So I think that if we were going to do it as a family, we would need to invest in a family tent.
Yeah.
You know, maybe nothing super expensive, but nice like Walmart.
Yeah, nice Walmart Coleman type of tent that we didn't really care about it being small and lightweight because we could just put it in the truck.
Yeah. And
go camping as a family versus trying to stick it on the bike.
I'm also definitely going to invest in some Tupperware, like big plastic containers to just create a camping
That's true.
supply bucket. So that you could just slide it in, it would carry all our stuff, and you could just slide it in the back of the truck. Yeah,
because all we had was like a big cardboard box. So we definitely need to organize better.
Yes. Because it was hard to keep up with our stuff. I feel like things were everywhere.
Yeah, I do too. It was all over the place. But again, we were only supposed to come for 1 night, and we wound up staying the whole weekend. So we must have thought something was cool about it.
Yes.
All right, go ahead, Chloe. What do you got?
So back to the story. What was your least and favorite thing about camping?
I think my favorite thing was that we just got to hang out for the weekend. And we had a beautiful view.
Yes, I will say this.
And this campground, although we didn't do much of a tour of the campground, this is the Wateree Military Campground, so it's for military people only, active duty, retired.
Yeah, just military ID card holders.
Yeah, ID card holders. You can come and stay here, and there's a bunch of camper sites.
Yes.
And then there's this little area over here for tents, and it wasn't crowded at all. But we were right on the water, so it was kind of loud. But my most favorite thing was that I got to hang out with these two the whole weekend. We didn't have any interruptions.
And what was your
We had
least
no
favorite thing?
phones, nothing to distract us. Although I did cheat and I rented the Wi-Fi for $5 just so I could send a couple of my friends some videos, which didn't even go through. So for those of you waiting for some videos, you didn't get them. So my $5 was kind of wasted.
Not really though. I still got to check like my email real quick.
Well, yeah, I got to check my email real quick, which is just a bunch of BS anyway.
But it was, you know, for a few minutes I got to do that.
Got
but
to
I think that
reach out to civilization.
Yeah. What was your least favorite?
So my least favorite thing had to have been the sleeping arrangement in the tent.
Yeah.
Day number 2, I was just tired all day because I didn't sleep at all.
So that's why Daddy said that when we go back home right now, he said when we get back to the house, he wouldn't want to take a nap.
Yeah, I want to go home and take a nap. But that was my least favorite.
Because his bed is real comfy. I won't blame you guys. That's a comfy bed.
Yeah. Other than that, we got to eat some good food. Yes. We had those hobo packs with the sausage and the bacon, or the sausage and the potatoes and the vegetables.
It was really good.
And we cooked those on the little Weber grill that we brought with us in the truck. Although there's grills all over the place here that I guess we could have used to do the same thing.
I don't know. I think a covered grill was probably best for that situation, but
it worked out good. They were delicious. And then we had hot dogs, and those were really good. And we put a can of beans on the grill and warmed those up. And then we had the tacos, which was really good. Kind of greasy because it was hard to drain. Yeah. But whatever. It just, you know.
I had a hot dog whenever they had like that hobo, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Chloe ate hot dogs. She really likes hot dogs. And then we had the breakfast burritos this morning, which I tried on mine. Mel made the bacon, which was the best bacon I've had all day, by the way. Then I took 2 eggs and scrambled them up, poured it into the pan, and then just put the tortilla shell straight on top. And then I let it cook, and the eggs stuck to the tortilla shell. And then I flipped it over and cooked the bottom of the tortilla shell, browned it up a little bit with some cheese, and it was great. Yeah, I wish we had salt and pepper.
Yeah, we do need to make sure we have some spices we bring with us. I also have decided to collect all those ketchup and mustard packets from extra stuff and create a little
buy a little Tupperware thing.
Yeah, Tupperware, and just start storing those for camping trips.
Yeah, because it would cut down on the space in our cooler as well, because we had to go to Dollar General and buy ketchup and mustard, and they just had the big bottles.
Yeah.
Which took up a lot of space in the cooler.
It does. And that cooler is probably not the best cooler for camping. I'd probably invest in more of a igloo or size, at least, like a rectangular one. The baggy one is probably great if you just had drinks, but to put like eggs and
but you want to know my most?
We put like everything in
we had
thing,
everything.
It's hard to find.
But you want to know?
I need to try to find a cooler that I can put on the bike, so when I'm out by myself, I can.
Yeah, like a little square.
Like a little square box cooler thing that's not very big, not very heavy, that I can strap down somewhere.
Yeah, because I think that we're gonna definitely get cooler.
Another thing that we tried, one more thing is, this whole thing came because I want to try to take a trip on my motorcycle by myself and meet up with a friend of mine. And we want to ride some trails and, you know, do a couple of days of camping. So it was more of a shakedown type thing to see if I could bring the bike out here with the tent, all my sleeping bag, my sleeping gear, my clothes, my toiletries, and could make it work. So
my teddy bear.
That we have definitely accomplished. So I am ready to go for that. I need to find a solution to pack more stuff, because this was a 1-2 day thing and my bags were full. I had no more room for any more clothes or anything else. So I need to get like a duffel bag that's waterproof or something that I can attach to the back seat or something on the bike. So anyways, mission accomplished on that, on the moto camping type of thing. Family camping in that tent, not so much.
No, definitely gonna have to invest in, like, just like I said, a cheaper, more just
bigger
thing. And I also think that we need a plastic mat of some sort on the outside of the doorway, so that way you can take your shoes off, step on the mat, and then get into the tent. There was a lot of transfer because there was no barrier between taking your shoes off and getting into the tent. And keeping in mind the tent was very small to begin with and not a lot of room.
That's true.
To like maneuver around.
We tried our best to put our butts in the tent and then take our shoes off outside of the tent, so we got less, because it's just nothing but sand out here. So we didn't want to get any sand or dirt or anything in there. And we did really good, but when I cleaned the tent out this morning, there is just a ton of sand and grass and all kinds of stuff. I have no idea how it got in there. So I
think some of it probably, could have blown in through the curtainy pieces and just all kinds of stuff. But I do think that maybe investing in like a little plastic, nothing expensive, but just a plastic transfer to go from inside to outside, so I think would be great.
Just to try to keep it clean. And what sucked is...
I need some Crocs.
Oh yeah, I think sliders, like the Adidas sliders would be perfect, because they'll smash down real small, and you can wear those in the shower, because there is a bathhouse here, which made it really nice. Yeah. Because we would take a shower in that bathhouse, and but if there's one thing I learned in the military is you don't go in there without shoes on.
Yeah, you need shower shoes.
So you need some shower shoes. So I had these like sandal things that were made out of rope, and they were just soaking wet, and they weren't the best for that. So I need to invest in some slider things.
Yeah. But you need to bring your Crocs with you, Daddy.
Oh yeah, I do. I could bring my Crocs. But the problem with the Crocs is they'd be big and bulky on the bike. They don't really pack well.
I think for us, we could use some like
cheap
Crocs of some sort.
Because then on the road, they would fall off, and Daddy would have to stop his motorcycle.
All right, well, let's wrap this up. Our weekend trip to Wateree Military Park.
Recreational area.
Yeah, and I had a lot of fun. It was way more than I expected, and we need to prep a lot more. But I bet trip number 2 is going to be even better and more relaxing than trip number 1 was.
Yes. So like maybe invest in earplugs and
earplugs and a sleep mask.
Sleep mask, maybe.
I mean, I heard everything. Every bird, every squirrel, every boat, every kid, every...
And maybe you want to as a camper, so I don't know. Maybe someone watching this is like, you need to have your sense and wits about you in the middle of the woods.
I guess,
but
yeah.
I did feel like every time the cranes or herrings or whatever would squawk, I could hear, they would wake me up. Definitely didn't realize they were having a fishing tournament. So that sounded like a truck stop with boats. It was really crazy. So I guess that would have been something we would have not been able to plan for at all. I would have never known that. But I mean, as far as waking up in the scenery was great. Like waking up and looking out at the lake and watching the sun come up or even the sun setting, being able to take our time. That was kind of a new experience. Like I'm so rushed.
Yeah, we're always just rushed. Yeah, I always feel like I'm not getting anything done, but...
Yeah, so I remember a couple of times where I'd be like, what time is it?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's only...
Yeah, it's only 11. It's only...
It would feel later than it was, and as the days went on, I could kind of learn to relax a little bit and be like, it's okay to take my time.
So the big question, would you do it again?
I definitely do it again. I think with some tweaks, like I said, some better prep, you know, better sleeping arrangements, I think. But as a family, I think it was a really good experience. Chloe really enjoyed it. It's definitely something I would do again.
Yeah. I don't know that I'd want to go to some super primitive place.
Yeah, I don't think we're that kind of family.
Because I did really enjoy having water just right over there and the bathhouse that we could go to the bathroom in. I don't think I'd really be into just finding a place in the middle of nowhere and trying to rough it like I was back in survival school.
I would think...
Speaking of survival school, that's the last time I went camping, and that wasn't really fun camping at all. So this was a big change to that.
I think for the big question for me, I think I really like this campsite, and I think for the other weekend, we can come here.
Yeah, or a place similar that has
we might
the same
try some
setup.
other places just to kind of get a feel of what we liked and what we didn't. But this Wateree recreational area, it's definitely, I would recommend this place.
Very kid friendly. They got a playground.
They do have a playground.
And I heard that they do Christmas here, so Santa shows up, or Frosty, or sometimes the Grinch shows up. They do a Dr. Seuss thing.
In the spring.
They do Halloween.
I think that's about it. Or maybe some 4th of July.
Yeah, and the 4th of July fireworks here, so yeah, perfect place to bring kids. Chloe had a ton of fun. All the campers had candy that they were handing out last night for trick-or-treating. Chloe had a great costume.
I handed out some lollipops to some kids.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, she made some friends, and
my friends were the clown friends.
And we went on the haunted trail. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Chloe did not like it. But,
I screamed.
yes.
And cried.
All right, well, you got anything else?
I don't. I would recommend this. I think we do it again. I just think we do it taking what we've said in consideration and prepping a little bit better next time. But I think, and sunglasses. You brought yours. I didn't bring mine. But anyway, yeah, I think I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. I would definitely do it again. Chloe, you got anything else?
I don't think so.
All right.
Okay.
Well, see you next time.
I actually do have something.
Okay, real quick.
That, well, we have a friend named,
Stary, yeah.
Stary?
He was our neighbor.
Yeah,
he's so nice. And we landed him some bacon and eggs and butter, and that's it.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
All right, Clark family.
We'll see you later. We'll see you out. Peace.
Peace.